The Jesus of the Gospels fills many different roles. But before going into them, one thing that cannot be ignored is that despite many of their grander claims as to who Jesus was, the four Gospels all present Jesus as a man. Almost every scholar would agree that the four Gospels in the Christian Bible are the four earliest written accounts of the life of Jesus of Nazareth. But they're not the only accounts of his life. More and more Gospel accounts continued to appear in the centuries following the writing of the first four Gospels. And when you examine them, one thing that immediately jumps out is that they present a much less grounded portrait of Jesus. The first four Gospels present a man. The later Gospels, in their turn, significantly diminish this aspect of Jesus. For example, the infancy Gospel of Thomas contains fantastical stories about the early life of Jesus. One of them depicts a scene of a 5-year-old Jesus sitting by the ford of a brook, the waters of which he could control with his words. And as he sits there playfully making sparrows out of clay, some men come, including his father Joseph, to admonish him for breaking the Sabbath. Suddenly, the young Jesus claps his hands and the clay birds instantly come to life and fly away chirping. So, through these later Gospels, we see that there were those who sought to present a picture of Jesus as purely God, purely a fantastical worker of wonders, someone who lacked any genuine humanity.
And it seems like a lot of us still do that today. I know that in my case, for the longest time, I used to view Jesus not really as a man, but more like God in man's clothing. He was a supernatural being from a far-off place that only pretended at humanity. As a comic book-loving kid, I used to think of him a lot like Superman. You see, Superman is unique among superheroes in that his human alter ego, Clark Kent, is not really who he is. He's actually Kal-El, born on the planet Krypton, sent to Earth by his father. As Clark Kent, he's not really human, he's just pretending to be, to fit in. That's how I used to view Jesus, and I think a lot of us still do. Purely as God, with no genuine humanity.